Good Saturday afternoon. This is Michael Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates and crystal clear weather. And I've mentioned to you for a few days in my forecast that we needed to be aware of any type of rainfall that might occur Monday or Monday evening because the surfaces are so cold from our prolonged cold snap. And now it also appears the air temperatures will be below freezing Monday evening through Tuesday morning, which has opened the door to the potential for some freezing rain. So I wanted to take a look at the latest data on that, and of course it'll come into better focus as we get closer. Most of the data is pretty consistent on the heaviest of the ice being across Illinois and northern Indiana. However, there is the potential that we could see some icing here as well. Again, if any rainfall falls, it is going to probably be in the form of freezing rain Monday evening through Tuesday morning. So here's a look at the GFS. It kind of puts Madison County somewhere around 0.05 of an inch to maybe 1/10 of an inch of ice. Of course, once you get any ice down, it becomes hazardous on the roadways. And then as we get closer to 1/10 of an inch, then issues with power lines become more possible. Here's a look at the European. The European wants not much to do with it, but the European has really been downplaying all winter precipitation for some reason in this region. So, but I do want to show you just that the European is much more spotty with it. Again, given the cold, already existing cold surfaces, and that'll be helped a little bit by sunshine today and tomorrow, but already cold surfaces, and then you bring in some precipitation with temperatures below freezing. I do think the ice is going to be more widespread than what the Euro has, but I did want to show it to you. Here's what the NAM has. It's a little more in line with what the GFS has. Again, the heaviest ice going on out across Illinois and northern and northwestern Indiana, with Madison County somewhere, if I could quit double tapping my phone screen, somewhere in the maybe 3/10 to 1/10 or 3/100 to 1/10 of an inch of ice. So again, this will fine tune as we get closer to the event. And last, I want to show you the most aggressive, which is the Canadian, which puts a major ice storm down in parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and southern Missouri, and reaching ice storm criteria even into parts of Illinois. It's farther south with the precipitation shield. So even here in central Indiana, there's some areas, ice storm criteria is 1/4 of an inch or more. And so it does have parts of central Indiana picking up an ice storm, and even Madison County picking up well over 1/10 of an inch of ice, which is a big issue. So again, that may be too aggressive. I think the European is not aggressive enough. I do think we're going to be in play for somewhere around 1/10 of an inch of ice Monday evening. So we'll keep an eye on all of that as it gets closer. One last thing I want to touch on is just how our snowfall has gone so far year to date versus history. Here's a look at the snowfall analysis for the region through yesterday. And as we zoom in, it's kind of hard to see, but Madison County, let me get my drawing tool here. There's Madison and Delaware counties right there. We've picked up pretty much between 7 and 8 inches of snowfall so far. I would say this winter, but really this month. And so that's where we are. Indianapolis right now is at 4.1 inches officially for snowfall. So where does that fall? And is this the worst snowfall winter in our history? No, it's not. Let me show you. Here's a look at the records for Indianapolis, and as you can see, 4.1 inches, if they didn't get another flake of snow, would be the 6th least snowy winter on record. They've had, the worst was 1931 and 32 with 2/10 of an inch of snowfall, so it's nowhere near being the worst, the least snowy winter on record. Nowhere near it. For Anderson, our worst snowfall winter was 1918 and 19, we had 5.5 inches of snow. So again, if we didn't get another flake of snow, it would be the 6th least snowy winter on record. So we are nowhere near being the worst winter on record. So I do anticipate more snow coming through in February, but while it has not been a banner snowfall winter, it is nowhere near being the worst. And last year we didn't have a measurable snowfall until January 24th, so we're ahead of even last year. So that's all I've got for you right now. This is Michael Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates. I will again update you maybe tomorrow as the storm track begins to settle in a little bit and we have a better idea of what the ice is going to do on Monday evening through Tuesday morning. So everybody else have a great and safe weekend. Keep warm. Warmer temperatures are coming, and I will talk to you later. Thank you.